I'm Marion Kane, and we're on the way back from Mountain Top. I had a great time. I would say that my favorite part was whenever we finished the sighting, our week-long project. It just felt really good to have completed something so big and something so great for Miss Jennifer Parmley, a great woman, and it was just really fulfilling.
My favorite part of the trip was probably when every day we'd come back and we'd kind of hang out with the other group and we'd play games and we'd get to know all the other people, and I really liked doing that.
My favorite part of going to Mountain Top was getting to know my YRG and major group and all the other kids really well, and serving others.
My favorite part about Mountain Top was also getting to know my YRG and getting to meet new people and experience everything that Mountain Top had, and getting to go serve the community and go out in the county.
My favorite part about Mountain Top was getting to know my YRG and building lifelong friendships.
I think my favorite part of this week was getting to know the other campers and getting to, experience the week with them, doing the service and talking about it and just getting to know them because they were really cool people.
I would say my favorite part was definitely just finishing our project, because we worked really hard, and we stayed to the last second every day to get it done. So when we finally got it done, it was a huge relief, and it's good to see something that you did all come together and be done.
So my favorite part of the week was probably when we finished our project, and on Friday we got to explore the community, and we got to see some pretty cool areas like the bakery and Mountain Goat Cafe, I think it was called, and we got to go visit some waterfalls and swim around in the little river area at the bottom.
My favorite part of being at Mountain Top for the past week was getting to know all of the students from IHC better, as well as getting to know the adults that went on the trip a little bit better, and just enjoying the beautiful Tennessee mountain air and serving others.
My favorite service project at Mountain Top was going to paint a house, and we had our group experienced really great hospitality from this guy named Jason, and he was so nice to us, and he helped us paint the house, and we actually got lost and we're 2 hours late to the house, but he helped us make up the time, and it was a really great experience.
So my favorite service was my Thursday service when we went to an older lady's house, Miss Williams, and we painted her carport. But I think the reason that we went there was for her social needs. So we went and we were able to talk to her for a lot and learn all about her and her life down in Tennessee. So that was really cool and rewarding.
Our favorite service project at Mountain Top was building a porch for an elderly family
Who had a lot to share about their life and a ton to talk about.
My favorite service project this week was probably going to my 2-day project and meeting a very nice couple named Mr. and Mrs. Pickett. We built a porch for them, and I'm very happy that we got through and did our porch for them.
I think I learned a lot about perspective and how other people live, because our community of Indian Hill and Cincinnati is not like the rest of the country or the rest of the world at all. And seeing these people in Appalachia, Tennessee is humbling and puts it all into perspective of what I do in an everyday life.
I'd like to continue praying a couple times a day and accepting the 4 needs of others around the world.
What I learned from this trip was how to do sighting. I had no clue how to do this before I started. I had done Mountain Top before, but I hadn't done any major construction projects like this, and this was definitely very educational.
Well, I learned obviously how to put up siding, but also I just learned a new kind of appreciation for what I have, because these people don't have much and they appreciate what they have and they appreciate what we're doing for them. And I don't, sometimes appreciate what I've got.
One thing I learned at Mountain Top is that there is a lot more to the world than just a little bubble that I live in, and that there are much different kinds of people.
I think I learned about doing construction, obviously, but I also learned about organizing a major project like putting siding on the side of a house. And I learned, I gained a new perspective on doing service to others, and how our service can really impact the people we serve. Because Miss Parmley was so grateful to us for the work that we did. I could see that she had a physical need of wanting siding put on her house, but also that the house we were helping to build was actually for her mother, who was moving to be close to her, and so this physical work that we were doing had a emotional component that was really important to her, and so to be able to give her that was really special.
One takeaway I took at Mountain Top this week was probably all the devotions that we did every morning, and I think when I get back down to the mountain, I think I'm going to do that every single morning.
I'd say that I would take home understanding how to do siding and how to cut and measure and all that type of stuff, because construction is not something that I usually do, but I got to do a lot of that this week, and I'd say I learned a lot from that.
With me, I'll take home the knowledge of how to work with people of my own age, because this was a new experience for all of us, because we'd never really done such an extensive construction project, and learning the new skills and the new techniques was quite a learning curve.
What I would take away from Mountain Top is that serving in the community and working for people makes me feel like I'm really helping out everyone and getting closer to God in that way. And also that I need to pray more.
What I'm taking home from Mountain Top is just the hospitality of these people was incredible. Even though we were there to serve them and do work for them, they always greeted us with a smile. The woman, Miss Parmley, she was very happy to see us, and she always prayed with us, and it was really just incredible to see these people's hospitality, and I think that's something I could take home with me.
I'm just gonna take home a greater appreciation from my own life, and how to be more hospitable, I guess you could say, because the people there didn't have much, and they're not a lot nicer than people I know and sometimes me on a daily basis. So just to be happy and content with what I have, and also spread happiness to other people.
One thing I can take away from Mountain Top is that I can always help others, even when it seems like I can't.
And I'd like to thank the church for sending us on this trip and providing me the opportunity to have a great time.
And I'd like to thank the church for giving me an opportunity to go on this trip.
I'd like to give a huge thank you to the church for giving me the opportunity to come to Mountain Top for 4 years now, because it's a place where I get to do great work and I get to learn a lot about myself and the world around me.
I would also like to thank the church for allowing me the opportunity to come to Mountain Top for 4 years.
I just want to thank the church, even though I don't attend there. It's always great that they offer this program, and I'm really glad I can go every year. So thanks very much.
Thank you for sending us to Mountain Top.